Good morning, students. Welcome back to our class, that is International Business. Today, we are going to start and complete two topics, that is ASEAN and SAARC. Very important topics for the day. ASEAN means Association of Southeast Asian Nations. These nations are that means ASEAN is a regional grouping that promotes economic, political, and security cooperation among its members. 10 members are there. That means Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam, where you can see here on the screen. But during 1992, there were only 6 countries. That is nothing but Indonesia, Malaysia. This is Brunei. One small one is Brunei. That I will just read here. Singapore. This is Singapore. This is blue color is in Malaysia, and this is Cambodia. This is Laos. And this is Thailand. If you see here, this is Thailand. Here the corner code is Singapore. If you see here, this is Singapore, small one. This is Singapore. Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Brunei, Philippines. This is Philippines, this all area. Thailand and Indonesia. This is Thailand. If you see this one, small. This one is Thailand, green color here. Yes, this is Thailand. Now, these countries were the members of ASEAN in the early days of 1992, January 1992, and this plan had that means they have make an agreed uh, agreement for establishing a common effective preferential tariffs plan, and this helped to create an association of Southeast Asian nations for free trade area in 15 years with effect from January 1993. And not only that, some other, that means remaining 4 countries also join hands with them, and they have become a very big bloc by the name ASEAN. The emergence and successful operation of EEC and NAFTA gave impetus for the forming of ASEAN. The Asian member countries have developed economically at the fast rate in the globe. Their strategy is well-educated and skilled human resources. The strength enabled them to achieve faster industrialization. Further, the Asian member countries are rich in oil, mineral resources, agricultural goods, modern industrial products. These countries invite and allow for the free flow of foreign capital. ASEAN formed Asian Free Trade Area after 1993. Not only friends, if you see here, the ASEAN Declaration states that aims and purpose of the associations are to accelerate economic growth and social progress and cultural development in the region. And second one is to promote regional peace and stability through abiding respect for justice and the rule of law in the relationship among countries. This is the main motto of the Asian bloc. Now, what are the main objectives of the Asian? See here, the main objectives means I will just read here. Uh, it is to provide free trade among the member countries, to decrease the tariff charges, means taxes on products produced in the member countries, to allow foreign investment in these regions. Apart from that, that means free trade initiation in ASEAN by the implementation of Asian Trade in Goods Agreement and agreements on customs. By the end of 2015, they established a common market to ensure free flow of goods, services, investment, and skilled labor, and free flow of capital, and to provide assistance to each other in the form of trading and research facilities to accelerate economic growth, social progress, cultural development, and to raise the living standards of the people. These are the major 4 objectives of Asian bloc. Now, if you see here, this is the organizational structure of Asian, uh, where it is taking place, and just yes, just have a look on the screen. Yes. So what is happening here? Uh, this is the organizational structure in the atmosphere and the functions of, yes, Asian. communities. In 2015, the Asian community has been diagrammed where the Asian economic community is there and the Asian social cultural community is there, Asian political security community, initiative of Asian organization. All this is you see what are the major blocks, how it was, what are the main functions. Next, this is the Asian, that means Asian organizational structure. It is a structure. To follow these terms, you have to see the above picture. How the Asian economic community is taking place, that means Asian social culture community is taking place, and blueprint in March 2019. Again, it has been the main purpose is human development, social welfare, social justice and rights, uh, environment sustainability, Asian identification, narrowing in the development gap, and in the environment that should be global environment issue should be there, transboundary environment pollution, environmental education, environmental sound technology, environmentally sustainable criteria, okay, and harmonization of environmental policies and databases, and coastal and marine environment, natural and resources, biodiversity, uh, climate change, freshwater resources, forestry. All these are the terms where we can see how the structure of the Asian was there. Here one more structure is there. It is in the reference of China, European nations, how the Asian is connecting dialogue with the partners with different countries. You can have a look on the board. Next. Next one is SAARC. See, the SAARC is nothing but uh, South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. Is a regional grouping scheme among the South Asian countries like Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka, Afghanistan. All these countries are there. The SAARC was formally adopted in year 1985 December by the end needs of the member countries. So the main purpose of SAARC is to promote uh, the welfare of the people of South Asian and to improve their quality of life. Next one, to accelerate economic growth, social progress, cultural development in the region, and to provide all individuals the opportunity to live in dignity and to realize their full potentials. This is the main purpose. Now, if you see that the SAARC is an economic and political organization of 8 countries in South Asia. It was established in 1985, as I was saying, and the head of the state is like Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka, formally adapted for the character. But here the objectives, coming to the objectives, it is the main objective of SAARC is to improve quality of life and welfare of the people of the SAARC uh, member countries, to develop the region economically, socially, culturally, to improve cooperation among member countries, to increase cooperation to other trade blocs, to increase self-reliance of the member countries jointly, uh, to enhance mutual trust and understanding among the member countries, to improve relations among the developing nations, to provide opportunity to the people of the region to live in dignity and improve their skills and abilities. This is the main concern of the SAARC. Now, here some other objectives are there to promote welfare of the people of the South Asian and improve their standard of living, that means quality of life. Next, it is to accelerate the economic growth, social progress, and cultural development in the region, and to provide all the individuals the opportunity to live in dignity and to realize their full potential. To promote and strengthen selective self-reliance among the countries of South Asia. To contribute to mutual trust, understanding, and appreciation of one another's problem. Now, if you see here, now, this is what the objectives. Now, what are the objectives of SAARC? That means welfare of the people as well as economic growth, collaboration for economically, socially, culturally, scientifically, collective of self-reliance, mutual trust, understanding of appreciations. All these are the terms for SAARC. So, what are the countries? See, this is India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and Maldives. This is a combination of 8 countries is SAARC. Now, if you see the organization structure and functions, see this is one more mark. These are the 8 countries. Those are totally in the block of SAARC, and they are working together for the growth. Now, yes. What is the organizational structure of for SAARC? SAARC. The main it is having the head of the government, council of ministers, standing committee, programming committee, technical committee, and the representatives will be there. Who are the peoples in the council? Council of ministers, standing committee, programming committee, technical committee, SAC secretariat. These were there. So SAC preferential trading arrangements, SAPCHA. The SAPCHA, was signed on 11th April 1993 by the Council of Ministers of SAARC. The main objective of SAPCHA is to increase the trade among the member countries, to remove tariffs and other trade barriers, to encourage mutual trade and economic cooperation among the member countries. What are the roles of the SAARC? So before that, if you see here, Secretariat, that means the SAARC Secretary is located in Nepal. Its functions include coordination, executive and monitoring of SAARC activities, servicing the SAARC meetings, work as communication link between the SAARC and other international forum. The Secretariat is headed by the Secretary General appointed by the Council of Ministers. These are a director, one from each other nations and general service staff. Now, here, what is the structure? The structure consists of Council of Ministers, as I was saying, Standing Committee, Technical Committee, Programming Committee, other members, that is, representatives will be there. Now, this is the organizational structure. So, how it will work? Now, the roles of, here we will discuss some important things. What are the roles of SAARC? The role of the SAARC is there should be an equality in the benefit to the member countries on the basis of reciprocity and mutuality. Agreement would be improved step by step through mutual negotiation. There will be consideration of specific needs of less developed countries. And a special treatment for the least developed countries would be provided in the following ways, like establishing of training facilities in export trades, and providing market information, export credit insurance, entering to long-term contracts, establishment of industrial and agricultural projects to develop exports, providing technical assistance to develop the industries, removing non-tariffs and para-tariffs barriers so as to increase their exports, providing duty-free access. What are the product areas? See, all raw materials, semi-finished products, and finished products are included for mutual concessions. Balance payment should be there. How the balance payment should have to be taken place. So this is the structure. If you see how the cabinet meeting will be there, how the Central National Disaster Relief Committee members will be there, on how to rescue the treatment and committee chaired by the Minister of Health and Population, supply shelter and rehabilitation in subcontinent, and relief, and how it is the national EOC will be there, how the regional national disasters committee chaired by the economic administration takes place, how the district EOC will be there. It is a totally change how it is working. Now, if you see here, how the director of the SAARC will be there, how the administration, finance and general staff will be there, how the professionals will be, that means administrative team will be working on this. So this is the main purpose of taking the SAARC. Balance payment is very important. So if the concession enhance the important resulting in serious balance of payments, problems the importing countries can suspend the concessions. Provisions for information, consultations and dispute settlements are provided. Extension of concessions for all members, committee of participants, non-application of the provisions, modification and withdrawal of concessions, withdrawal from SAPTA. So, suppose to withdraw membership from the SAPTA, the member countries are required to give 6 months priority notice to SAARC, Secretariat and Committee on Economic Cooperation. So, all these benefits to enhance import resulting and equal distributions for countries. So, a policy exchange is there where the SAARC is working on its progress. So, I hope students can understand the concept. Please mention roll numbers in the comment box. Thank you. Have a nice day.